the 100 housing estates that are about to be demolished. The Tories came out and said, we're going to demolish them. Very, very big announcement, and we're going to rebuild. The only question that popped into my head as soon as I heard the headlines on that one is, what's going to happen to the people who currently live on those council housing estates? And I'm not the only one. This was from Prime Minister's questions just this past Wednesday.
He hasn't clearly thought this thing through very carefully, because in every estate that he announces he wishes to bulldoze will include tenants and people that have bought their homes under right to buy. Will those people, the leaseholders, will they be guaranteed homes on those rebuilt estates that he's proposing to do?
No, look, of course, I accept this isn't as carefully thought through as his reshuffle. Which I gather is it's still going on. It hasn't actually finished yet.
It comes from Linda, who's a council tenant for the last 25 years. And she says, I will eventually look to downsize to a property suitable for our ageing circumstances. Due to the housing bill being put through Parliament at present, if we downsize, we will have to sign a new tenancy agreement. If we stay, we face having to pay the bedroom tax and debt. If we downsize, we lose our secure home. It's a real problem that Linda and many like her are facing.
The first thing I'd say to Linda is, of course, we are cutting social rents in this Parliament, so she will be paying less in rent. The second thing I'd say is, if she's concerned about the spare room subsidy, of course it's not paid by pensioners, a point that he fails to make. And isn't it interesting, Mr. Speaker, what this exchange has shown? We've now got a Labour Party who've got a housing policy that doesn't support home ownership, just as they've got a defence policy that doesn't believe in defence. Just as we've now got a Labour Party that doesn't believe in work, and a Labour leader who doesn't believe in Britain.
So, here we go. Insults, jokes, but it was a very serious point that Jeremy Corbyn made.
Very good question. I mean, I don't often support Jeremy Corbyn, as you know, but it was a very good question. It's a fair question. I don't think this was thought through. And, you know, what is going to happen to all these families on council estates? And he reduced it to this, you know, bantering and, I'm thought it through, I admit I haven't thought it through, but nor have you thought through your reshuffle, you know.
The reshuffle had nothing to do with the question that was asked.
Nothing whatsoever.
And so you sit there and you ask, you know, is this the way politics is going to be contested? We'll talk about this later as well. But that we're only going to focus on what we can score our political points on quickly, quickly and easily.
Certainly what he was doing.
Oh, it's just terrible.
Fastly or otherwise.
Yeah.